For those of you that don't know me, I'm Robert McNamara. I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing for Basic Coatings. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. This is our first attempt at doing something like this. We were inspired by the NWFA's virtual convention, and we figured, hey, this is something that's worth looking into when starting. Certainly, we feel there's nothing like in-person training, but for what's going on these days, a lot of people aren't interested in that. So this is kind of this webinar thing is our first foray or step into doing something like that. And at some point, we'll probably do hands-on training and things like that. Michael's going to go through a presentation for us to kind of go through the raw sealer and the PureMatte system. And if at the end of that presentation, we're going to open it up to questions. And I will read the questions and Michael will answer them. Hopefully, Michael will answer them. And if he leaves out anything, I'll kind of add a few comments. We'll try to be short and sweet in this presentation today. And with that, I'll turn it over to Mr. Michael Coates.
All right. Good morning, everybody. What we're introducing today, and this is the first of many of these to come, what we call short, mini knowledge and power training sessions, to information sessions to get you guys the greatest technology and the newest products that we've got out to offer. And we're going to start off with today. We're going to be focused on Basic Coatings' new raw sealer and PureMatte, and that's for customers seeking that natural, unfinished look who also need maximum durability and cleanability. I'm going to start off here really quick with a short video, and this is going to be the application of raw sealer with PureMatte to give you that raw wood look. And the gentleman that's on the video that's going to be applying this, many of you have already know him, is Tim Nathan, and he's our technical guru. But here we go. We're gonna get this kicked into gear right here and get this started.
Hey, Michael, while you're starting that, just so everybody knows, on the right side of your screen, you can ask questions and I'll read them. So if you have questions, just write them down.
Here we go.
Raw Sealer is a pre-catalyzed, toned, water-based sealer designed to maintain the natural dry appearance of white oak and reduce tannin pull. Raw Sealer features a wet sealer indicator hue, which allows the installer to easily see where product has been applied to ensure proper application and coverage throughout installation. Raw Sealer was designed with white oak in mind and can be used for any residential or commercial wood flooring application seeking a natural or raw-looking white oak floor. Raw Sealer, top-coated with a Basic Coatings 2-component finish, is suitable for even the most high-trafficked and abused floors. Raw Sealer contains white pigment and is therefore not recommended for use over stain or paint, as it will change the color. If using Raw Sealer is still desired, allow stain or paint to dry per manufacturer's directions or longer, depending on environmental conditions. As always, prior to beginning a project, apply in an inconspicuous area to test and become familiar with your complete application method to ensure satisfaction with the product. Since Raw Sealer contains a small amount of a white pigment, which over time can settle at the bottom of the container, it is important to rock the container several times to thoroughly mix and redisperse any settlement. Set it aside for approximately 10 to 15 minutes to allow any bubbles to break. During application, stir the product from time to time to prevent settling. Prepare the floor using NWFA sanding procedures. Raw Sealer can be applied with a trim pad, paint pad, or T-bar, but applies best with a premium 3/8-inch microfiber roller out of a tray or bucket. To achieve a dry look on white oak, apply 1 coat of Raw Sealer, followed by 2 coats of any clear matte Basic Coatings water-based finish. If a whiter tone or additional tannin resistance is desired, add the 2nd coat of Raw Sealer, followed by 2 coats of any clear Basic Coatings water-based finish. 3/8-inch microfiber roller is the preferred applicator. A T-bar, roller, or paint pad can also be used. It is recommended to apply your first coat of finish within 24 hours after applying Raw Sealer, prior to buffing or abrading the floor. Finish with another coat of Basic Coatings water-based finish. Important tip: to ensure a well-finished project, do not apply Raw Sealer too thickly. Also, work to consistently even out the product on the floor. Any areas not spread out consistently may result in a whiter appearance. Raw Sealer will yield a coverage rate of approximately 450 to 550 square feet per gallon. Wood species, sanding procedure, and number of coats will determine actual coverage rates. Remember, thinner coats are best, and don't apply too thickly. Be sure to cover proper maintenance of the wood floor with the customer. A surefire way to know that they are cleaning their floors properly is to provide a squeaky maintenance kit. Squeaky cleans hardwood floors without the residue left behind by other detergents. You can price the kit into your job or offer it as an add-on. Here are some tips to make your raw sealer application go smoothly and result in a professionally finished wood floor. Shake raw sealer very thoroughly to mix any sediment and allow it to sit for at least 15 minutes. This allows any foam or bubbles to dissipate. Applying with a roller out of a tray or bucket is preferred. This offers the applicator greater control over how much product is being applied to the floor. Apply raw sealer to a coverage rate of 450 to 550 square feet per gallon. Avoid applying thick coats. Work raw sealer to a uniform appearance. Don't be afraid to back roll and spread smoothly and evenly. Failure to do so may result in areas with a whiter appearance. Stir raw sealer from time to time when applying. Thank you for your interest in raw sealer, the best solution to achieve and protect the look of a raw-looking white oak wood floor. Please go to basiccoatings.com or call us at 1-800-441-1934 for more information or to speak with a Basic Coatings representative.
Okay. Okay, so raw sealer, guys. Here we go. I'm going to slide you up here, Robert, so I can get you out of the way of the writing there. Raw sealer is sold in gallons. This is our innovative water-based sealer designed to offer the stylish look of a dry, untreated, natural white oak floor. And hold on one second. Let me see if I can. And you'll notice on the left-hand corner, on the left picture here, what we do during application, the product offers a distinctive wet sealer indicator hue, which is key because it allows the installer to easily see where the product has been applied to ensure proper application and coverage throughout the installation of the product. The advantage of raw sealer, designed for white oak flooring, although you can put it over any species, but designed for white oak flooring if you want that raw wood look, offers a natural, dry looking color, helps prevent tannin pull. It's got superior tannin blockers in it, which is huge for guys, for contractors putting it down. The wet sealer indicator applies with a slight hue for proper coverage, which also prevents any missed spots, which is going to be key. And then it's a single component pre-catalyzed, can be used on any species to tone the wood floor, like I'd mentioned before. Fast drying, 2 to 3 hours, low VOC product. Always refer to our technical data sheet, which is also on every bottle that we distribute of the product. Coat raw sealer with any approved basic coating finish with desired sheen level. And for the one, as we stated before, for the most natural, untreated look, use PureMatte for the top finishes. And PureMatte is our 2-component water-based wood floor finish. This is one of the strongest finish. I mean, the PureMatte and Street Shoe are the same product. It's just PureMatte is our flattest sheen. And it provides superior wood floor protection while preserving the natural beauty of the floor. PureMatte's water-based wood floor finish gives the durability of Street Shoe, like I had mentioned before, with a real flat finish, like a 5/7 sheen. And the classic look of PureMatte will also improve the longevity of pure, natural, hardwood look. As you notice on the photo on the left-hand side too, PureMatte's going to just make it's just absolutely gorgeous. Guys, you just got to try it. I mean, I've had guys, I'm selling it right now, and guys are calling me back saying, Coach, Basic has nailed it. This is the look, okay? You do 1 coat of raw seal, put 2 coats of PureMatte down, you've got the raw wood look over white oak. 2 coats of raw seal, you can even get that more of that Nordic seal look, but a much simpler application is what the guys are telling me. They just love it. And the low luster matte sheen keeps the floors looking cleaner and longer. Great for a residential commercial. The matting agents give the lowest gloss in the wood floor finish with exceptional soil resistance and cleanability, which is huge. And PureMatte's smooth texture does not grab or hold dirt, okay, which is key, which is a huge problem for contractors with other matte products that are available today. The features and benefits, it's a 2-component durability. Flat matte sheen preserves the natural look of the wood flooring. No waste, can be recatalyzed. It will never harden in the bottle, which is huge. You put the catalyst in, you don't use it within a 24-hour period of time, recatalyze it, use it for a 1st or 2nd coat, but it's never going to harden in the bottle. You're not going to have to worry about, freaking out if you haven't put it in within a 4 or 8 hour time frame. The fast cure is fastest curing available finish on the market right now, 90% cured in 24 hours. Exceptional application forgiveness and touch-up blending. UV inhibitor minimizes sunlight-related color changes, which is a great sell feature with this finish, and best in class for soil resistance and cleanability. To end real quickly here, and we still got 3 minutes to go, Robert. To end real quickly here was our 15-minute mini-series we're doing. Gallagher's doing a raw sealer summer promo, buy 2 gallons, get 1 free. So buy 2 of the PureMatte, get 1 gallon free. And that's running from June 1st to September 30th. And what customers are telling me is the combo of this new Naked Look Sealer with Basics PureMatte Ultra Low Gloss Water-Based Top Coat is the perfect way to achieve that unfinished, invisible look without sacrificing durability or cleanability. So, and what customers say, compared, and these are testimonials, competing Naked Look finishes usually require a trade-off, lower durability, or a rough texture that traps dirt or scuffs easily. With Raw Sealer plus PureMatte, there's finally that solution. And Robert, I'll leave it up with you. Any questions from our viewers out there?
Mr. Coates, nice job. Yeah, there's quite a few questions that are coming in. I'll answer a couple of them. You can answer a couple of them. Yeah, some people are texting me. Some people are doing it through the chat. Other people are doing it in the open question type thing. So Bobby Serafin asks, how does this compare to Nordic? And you did sort of mention that in your review of the raw sealer. So this does have a tint to it similar to Nordic Seal, but when you put it down, it's going to be a light tint. If you use 2 coats of raw, then it starts to get close to what Nordic Seal will look like. So should be easier to apply. If you're trying to get that Nordic Seal look, but you don't want to have lines or pull marks, you could probably use 2 coats of this. So that's one question. The other question is, what other species are we tested on? Has this been tested on? It's really been tested on just about every species that we can think of. It really is geared towards the white oak to give that raw, dry, invisible kind of raw look to white oak. You can use it on other species, but it's probably going to change the color. We mentioned that in the video too, as far as stain and paints. It's got that white tint to it, so it's going to possibly change the color. Danny asked a question about, can it be rocked or shaken? Traditionally, Basic Coatings talks about rocking the containers. That's in the video. That's with everything we do, sealers, finishes, you name it. Personally, and quite honestly, most of the sales guys that we have out in the field these days, we are shaking it, but we're making sure we're setting it aside long enough that it allows everything to kind of settle down. But technically, Basic Coatings says you should rock the container. Ultimately, you're just trying to disperse and integrate all the chemicals. Either one works. Carl asked whether we could use the PureMatte for recoats. For sure. Any of our products we can use for recoats. So some of the questions that came on. The other thing was somebody mentioned it goes down pink. That would freak them out. What do you say to that, Mr. Coates?
What did you say? It goes on.
It goes down pink. The white sealer.
Yeah, well, that's a hue indicator. That's what the guys love about it. When they put it down, guys will call me. They go, Mike, I first put this down. I was freaking out because it was all pink. And then, but I did what you said. You know, I came back after it dried 2 to 3 hours. It was crystal clear. And they're excited because now you don't leave any holidays, miss any spots, which is key with those superior tannin blockers we got in there that's going to help you, especially going over white oak.
Okay. I'm getting all kinds of blasts right
now. Awesome, man. They're freaking rocking in here, baby.
No. Maybe I didn't ask the question right. The question, what people are commenting on is, Carl Manningly asked whether we could use PureMatte as in recoats, and people are now asking me, can we use raw in recoats? And that's not what I meant. Raw sealer is for raw, freshly sanded wood. I was talking about PureMatte. PureMatte and any of our finishes can be used for screen recoats. Yep. The next question is, can I abrade the first coat of raw sealer to address grain raise?
Technically, yes, but what we recommend is to hot coat it. And so put down 1 coat of raw sealer and then your coat of finish and then abrade. The reason being, because of those tannin blockers, you don't want to break through that. So 1 coat of raw sealer, then your coat of finish, and then abrade.
Okay. Here's a comment that somebody made, said, tell them it looks killer on walnut. Again, that's just somebody that's using product on different type species and getting the different looks that you're looking for. And let's see here. Let's go with one other question, then we'll kind of close this thing down for expediency's sake. Why is this system better than competitive products, Mr. Coates?
Why is it better than competitive products?
Other than its basic coatings, man.
No, I always do that, you know, 'cause everybody looked at me. I'm a sales guy. I've been doing this 47 years, right? And I go, look at, that's why I always do. Hey, you know, if you've never tried it, pick up a gallon. I'll give you a gallon free. Buy a gallon. I'll give you a gallon free. You put it on and you tell me. And when I hear from guys, they say they love the fact, but they go, Coach, I put it down. I come back. It's like a coat of frickin' armor. I've never seen a more durable finish in the look when it goes down. With your sealers, with this new raw sealer and the PureMatte, which we're focusing on today, like I said, the main question I get is it goes down, it's got that pink hue, but it dries crystal clear. Once they put that PureMatte down, it's got that look of raw wood. 2 coats, you get that Nordic seal look. Easy application compared to competitive products, much stronger, more durable. And with the PureMatte on top of that, for a flat sheen going over any finish, superior is in the fact, not only durability, but cleanability. Very easy to maintain for homeowners and commercial establishments.
Yeah, I would say also you're talking about raw sealer, which is, costing the contractor X amount of dollars, which is going to be less than the cost of a finish. It's something that can be applied easy. You can see where you're putting it down. It's something that also allows for better bonding of the finishes. When you're using sealers, you just get a better bond with the finishes on top of it as opposed to using multiple coats of the finishes. And then one of the things that I think is fantastic is you're not learning a whole new system for the basic coatings customers that are out there that have good, better, best scenarios that they offer their customers. They can still use PureMatte. They can still use Street Shoe. They can still use Easy Street. They've got different sheens. So somebody might be buying raw sealer for the look, but maybe they want a higher sheen. So I think there's just a lot of flexibility with it. There's cost savings. It speeds up the job process. Those are some of the features and benefits and reasoning why we think this is better than competitive products. So with that, we're going to kind of shut it down. I got one last pitch before everybody goes. We are doing a Floor of the Month, Floor of the Year contest. Make sure your customers are aware of it. There's all kinds of hardwood flooring guys that are on social media posting things on Instagram. And all they have to do on Instagram is post their pictures, their jobs, and hashtag WoodFloorProud. They're automatically entered into the contest. And make sure when you're doing that, you post the products that you use because it certainly helps us choose the winners. And with that, Mr. Coates.
Everybody have a great Friday. We'll be doing these. These are going to be our basic mini series throughout the summer. Get you guys fired up on Fridays.
We're going to try to keep these things short and sweet so more people attend. So if you liked what you saw, spread the word. And if we didn't get to answer any of your questions, just reach out to your local rep and we'll get back to you with some answers. And with that, have a good day. Be safe out there. And
take care, you guys.
Appreciate the business.
Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.